Today we're swamped with a whole bunch of tasks that we need to do in our daily lives, like work, with family, or with ourselves. And with these different types of things that we have to do, we need to learn how to manage our time really well to be effective as much as possible. So today I'm going to tell you 5 techniques on how to better your time management, and make sure you stay to the end of this video where I'll talk about the number one killer that a lot of people do that kills their productivity. So without further ado, let's go on to the first point, which is to visualize your daily tasks. So when you visualize your daily tasks, what you would do in the morning is you would have to visualize what you need to get done today, what you need to do at work, what you need to do for, let's say, for leisure time, if it's on one of your free days, all these different types of things. And once you're visualizing, you want to think of these certain questions like, what do I want to accomplish today? What kind of different things should I do to better myself in different other ways? So once you finish your daily goals, the next step to better your time management is to make a to-do list. And with this to-do list, you will need to do several things. You will need to write down the task which has the highest priority, and then also you want to include a deadline on depending on the urgency of those tasks. And the reason why you need to make a to-do list is because if you don't write down when they're due, like the deadline, you will just slack off and not even do the task later on. And also you need to think about the urgency and how important this task is for today. For example, if I was to have a talk with a client, I would have that as a main priority and then do some self-education afterwards, because talking to a client is a lot more important for my business compared to me just trying to learn more about the business. So I'm actually taking action on it. So you want to set your priorities on which one is going to give you the most amount of results for your long-term goal. So that's the second technique, which is to make a to-do list. And the third technique is going to be rewarding yourself. So when you reward yourself, it's a beneficial thing, because after working for so many tasks in your to-do list, you might feel overwhelmed, and then you might think like, oh, I need like a break, or I need something to kind of, relieve myself. So the third technique to improve your time management is to reward yourself. Reward yourself by, getting some fresh air outside your work area. Go outside, get some fresh air right there. You can also get some snacks or something like that after you're working for a few hours, something like that. Or you want to get some food. Reward yourself with good, healthy and food and snacks. So that's another way, is to reward yourself. You don't want to reward yourself with I'm gonna get a donut every time I finish a task. That's like a sugar crash roller coaster right there. You're like, oh yay, woo, no, woo, woo. Yeah, you don't want any of that. So reward yourself with something healthy or something that's gonna be really beneficial for you. So that's the third technique, which is more towards rewarding yourself. The fourth technique is going to improve your time management, is going to be taking the time to relax. So the reason why you want to take the time to relax is because as the same as rewarding yourself as the third technique, you need the time to relax and rejuvenate yourself, recharge yourself. So some ways that you could recharge yourself is, you could take a nap sometimes. If you're really tired, go out and walk, get some sunlight, get that vitamin D, super crucial. You could also sit down at a different area and just kind of relax and just let your body melt to wherever you're sitting, for example. And another thing that you want to do when you want to give your time to relax is to just do something that's outside of work. Just something, whatever you enjoy. For me, I always enjoy taking a little nap. That's a little something to rejuvenate myself, because sometimes I may have some brain fog or something like that, or can't concentrate, getting too much fatigue. So I just give myself a nap. And what this does is, after giving my time to relax, it actually resparks my creativity. So whatever I'm doing later on, I'm like, oh, I can do this now, compared to if I was just working 4 to 8 hours straight on work. I wouldn't be productive. I would probably be really tired, and you would probably be really tired too, just like, oh, I'm so tired and everything like that. So that's the fourth technique to improve your time management, is to give yourself some time to relax. So The fifth technique is one of the biggest killers of time management, and that's going to be multitasking. So the fifth technique that you need to do is to stop multitasking. And the reason for this is because there are a lot of studies shown that multitasking actually makes you less productive than actually working on one task at a time. So if you're working on, let's say, 4 different things, like, okay, I'm gonna work on email, then I'm gonna work on this little video right here, I'm gonna work on this little journal right here, or I'm gonna work on logistics right here, you're just gonna be super stressed out dealing with all these different things compared to working with one task at a time. So recommendation to actually stop multitasking is just work on one task at a time, and that can be based on your to-do list for the priorities. Work on the highest item that's going to give you the most results for your business or for your workday, and just start with that first and then do it one at a time, do that at a time, and do that at a time, instead of just working working at like so many different tasks at the same time, where you may feel overwhelmed and then later burnt out. So that's the fifth point, which is stop multitasking. So those are my 5 tips for how to improve your time management for the day. So if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and also click the subscribe button down below. And if you have any tips or things you would like to know about time management, let me know in the comments box below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!